Hey guys, this is Lennon. We're back in another ranking video. And it's just a reminder, I am going to do the February movie 2026 ranking video late. Because I'm trying to wait for one last movie to watch. While being more focused on as well, on the Sam Raimi movies. So for this video, I'm going to rank all 17 of the movies he directed. And I'll be only including movies he directed. So let's start off. In number 17, we have Oz, the Great and Powerful. So don't get me wrong, I like the beautiful, like flowers, the CGI thing, I guess. But like, where's the story? And also, with these two characters, yeah, they're kind of weird. They're not really that enjoyable. And I also heard that they made Wicked that has like Glinda and the Witch, which I've seen some of it and it's way better, in my opinion. Like, I haven't seen the whole movie yet. But with this, if you want to watch Oz, watch the 30s. Because this is, like, again, I'll give it credit for where it's taking place. But the rest of the movie's kind of off. Coming in number 16, we got It's Murder. His first film, which I do enjoy how Ted was, like, far off into his movies. And also, this is a so bad it's good, is what I would describe it as. So number 16, It's Murder. Also, Ted had a small clump of cells. So, in number 15, we got For Love of the Game. As I am not a sports fan, I did enjoy the game, and what I do suggest they do is that they bring up the romance in the movie. Do you want to pick like, would you rather be with the girl you love or be in the game that you like to be for your life? Like that. I guess that's why it's called For Love of the Game. And I still enjoy the cast for this, so. Therefore, at number 15, we got For Love of the Game. At number 14, we got Crime Wave. A comedic parody of someone taking care of themselves to someone taking care of a girl. And then we got, like, criminals coming after them, after the couple, in a funny way. The sound effects are comedic, as I mean cartoonish sound effects. which is exactly what they're trying to do. And to say, they did knew that it's gonna be silly to make that movie. Now at number 13, we got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It's not really as good as the first one. We did have the Scarlet Witch as the villain. But they had the dumbest Avengers. So I did like how they attacked that alien thing in the beginning of the movie, stabbing out its eye. And we got America from the multiverse with them. As we got Sam Raimi back after that Oz movie, which I mean the one I put in the bottom for superheroes and horror. And this is his last movie before Send Help, which yes, I am talking about that later. And number 12, we got Drag Me to Hell. His comeback on horror movies. So we got the woman who got cursed by like an old lady. And then speaking of, bad stuff happens in her. Like there's a scene when her nose bleed hard. And there's like flies getting into her. So, yep. The only thing I think that was weak was the dialogue. But then besides that, she was dragged to hell in the end of the movie. So there's your title. At number 11, we got Darkman, as it has some moments that kept it from being good as the Spider-Man movies. The music sounds great, the movie feels like it's from the 80s, and the cast was impressive. And the movie's entertaining, as for overall. Just don't watch the sequels. I didn't even watch the sequels. I have heard they're bad, so I'm not watching their sequels. At number 10, we got Send Help. And to say the best part of the movie is the end of the movie. So as I was saying with the movie, I did like the end of the movie. I like the acting. I like the story, and I like the CGI. So far, my favorite horror movie that came out this year. Future, I bet we will do another good job. On number 9, we got The Gift. So like with the screenplay with a strong ensemble cast and a haunting soundtrack, the main presence of that wonderful voice actor Kate. And the only thing that's off is that I was forced to think this is like less capable. But besides that, she had some messed up stuff. She was messed up during that movie. Ooh. Now at number 8, we got The Quick and the Dead. And the only thing that's questionable is how they called out a preacher when there's like not a particular preacher. But besides that, this is a really fun movie with great sound, great camera angles, stylish shots, and interesting characters. It did got emotional when the kid was about to die. So, yeah. But we are close to the movies that you expect on top. At number 7, we got A Simple Plan. As I did think the crafted twist does get disturbing, while the ending was dark, the screenplay was tight and flawless. It inspired the direction and may finally review to the rest of the film industry, while fans of the Evil Dead trilogy will know for years with the way they approached the snow-covered lands outside with a notable cast. At number 6, we got Spider-Man 3. So we got So as I was saying, as the video cut itself again, this movie does have my top 2 villains. I do like that new design on Spider-Man, the black design, until he finds a way to get the venom off him. And this was a good way to end my favorite Spider-Man trilogy besides the Spider-Verse. And we got Army of Darkness. As we see, as Ash is still using his chainsaw, he at first get the Necronomicon as he forgot what the words are. But an epic battle between the good guys versus the skeleton from the dead just made it to an epic battle, even though they did tame down the violence. Now at number 4, we got Spider-Man, the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. As we got Peter Parker being in love with her neighbor Mary Jane since he was in 4th grade. And then it did start off as he got bit by a radioactive spider, and then became a Spider-Man, catching criminals, defeating the Green Goblin. And I thought this was a really great start for this trilogy. But there are 3 more that I want to talk about. At number 3 is going to his NC-17 rated movie, The Evil Dead. And yeah, no wonder why this was NC-17. it got like gruesomely funny. Although he didn't use his chainsaw yet, Ash has found a way, according to the Necronomicon. And as he does the Necronomicon, the entire dead gets defeated with stop motion, which I did find as gross. And yes, the end of the movie is my favorite part. And hey, we're not done yet. Because at number 2, we got Spider-Man 2. Improving all aspects from the first one. And being in my top tier comic book movie. That's what we do get. Peter Parker is always late. All because of the jobs he has to do as Spider-Man. Part of what causes him to be late. Which everyone has a hard time. That was a lesson. And the way the orange round thing that the villain used, it's sucked down like a whole building, like it's a black hole, which I thought was satisfying. And we got MJ to find out who Spider-Man really was. So, but for number 1, we got my second favorite movie of all time, Evil Dead 2. The movie when he started to use a chainsaw, especially using it to replace his hand. And as he uses the chainsaw on the dead, lots of blood splatter. And yeah. Using a chainsaw is definitely satisfying to kill someone. Especially if it's undead creatures like zombies. If it's someone infected. Even though this is R, not NC-17, I don't care anymore. This is a classic. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am going to be out there. And I will see y'all in the next video when I come back.